Right, welcome back to Spitting Your Drip Reviews, and today we're doing a hardware review on the PockeX by Aspire. Now basically this is 11.77 centimeters long and 1.97 centimeters wide. What we're going to do is we're going to open up the box shortly and we're going to be vaping on it and show you in and around the box, the logo, the stuff like that, and what you get inside the box. Also we'll be talking about like whether it clads well and stuff like that, and whether the taste is well in the coils as well. So basically what we're going to do now is we're going to start opening up the box just in front of you. I'm going to give you some specs of what you get inside and stuff like that, and then we're going to go over to the vaping side, and obviously we're going to prime the coil and then give this a nice vape up. So basically, like I said to you before, what's inside the box? So let's start. We've got the PockeX all-in-one. Obviously that's the whole mod itself. Then you get 1 times the 0.6 ohm UTech coil pre-installed in that. You get 1 times spare 0.6 ohm UTech coil in the box. You also get your micro USB charging cable. You also get 1 times user manual and 1 times warranty card. Right, so let's get back to the AIO. Now basically this all-in-one kit is top fill, so you can unscrew the top exactly like the Nautilus X. And this new technology with these coils, basically what they do is the atomizer screws into the top of the lid and takes its charge from there rather than into the bottom of the base. So that way that you never get no spill, because this is an actual sealed unit like a cup, and the coil just goes down in here. So it's easier for just replacing your juices and stuff like that and your coils. You haven't got to tip no juice away. You can just go straight in. And then if you want to change it, you can just unscrew, take out your coil, change your coil into the lid and screw it back in. There's no need to tip your juice away, which I think that's a real good feature on this one. Yeah, definitely. Really nice feature. Again, you've got, like I said to you, the Nautilus X drip tip, the Delrin drip tip on the top. And this again is 11.77 centimeters in length, and it's 1.97 centimeters in width. Real nice. I mean, look at it. It's a lovely,
handy, light as well.
It's lovely. It's a good. It's a good little setup. So basically, look, what we're going to do now is we're going to prime up the coils, and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit more about it and go through some more of the specs and show you in and around the box and stuff and what you see on the back and all the information. We're going to have a real nice vape up and it's a real nice talk about it. So catch us back in a minute. Right, welcome back to Spitting Your Dripper Reviews, and like we said to you before, we're doing the Aspire PockeX. That's the little beauty there, as you can see. She's a real good looker. Love that flush button as well, real nice. We're going to be talking a little bit about this in a minute. So first of all, just before we do, I just want to show you the back of the box. This is where you can have a little pulls up on the information and stuff like that. So there's all your info. Right, now if you want to just read out what MAR this is, we had a little look on that and we just found out the MAR of the battery and stuff like that, and I'll talk a little about the UTech technology coil straight after that as well. So if you want to just take them through a little bit of the specs on the actual MAR.
Right, this is a 1500 mAh battery on this, so
nice, good battery life. I think that's a good battery life.
It's a nice sleek design as well.
It really is. Love this button as well. Nice clicky button.
Same as 5 in, on, 5 off. You can get these if you check out the Aspire website.
5 on.
You can get these for $22.99.
Which is a good deal for this whole kit. I think it's a real, a real nice deal. You're using the Nautilus X 0.6 ohm coil, so it's like on the sub-ohming tip as well, but used in a mouth to lung style drip tip, as well as obviously the Nautilus X tank that's on the top. But it is sealed, so it is an AIO, which means an all-in-one. You can't actually undo the tank off of the top. But yeah, I mean, what a nice kit. Bottom USB charge. I mean, it's really nice. I love the fact that you can't spill your juice.
I was just going to say, like, I just filled this up and primed it, and for filling up and for priming, well, not the priming, but the filling up side of it is so easy. Yeah, just fill it up,
unscrew,
drop your coil into the juice,
just like the Nautilus X does. It's got that lovely top fill design.
Bang, screw it up, and away you go.
But this is a different type of coil to the Nautilus X, because obviously, being that when you actually take the top off, let me just do that for you live on cam. When you actually unscrew the top off of here, you can actually just take this straight out, change that coil, screw it straight back in the head and put it all back in without wasting any juice. You haven't got to tip no juice away. You haven't got, you haven't got to be, no careful squirting in, because literally the whole cup is like the actual glass that it sits in is like a cup. It is a sealed unit, and you can literally straight in there with your juice.
You have a fill line halfway up, fill it to that. It's so simple.
Well reminded. There's an actual fill line. Let me just show you here. There's an actual fill line right on there that says max.
When you first
when you're filling it out, you fill it to the max line.
You feel like you're not filling it up.
There's one on the other side as well.
Yeah.
Until you drop the coil in, and obviously once the coil goes in, it brings your level of juice up.
I mean, it's a lovely little bit of kit. It's so discreet as well.
It fires well. I mean, listen. It's firing nice.
It's a nice travel kit. You take it out, you
try some after lunch.
Perfect.
I mean, a nice little discreet vape.
Comes in 4 colours as well. You can get this in black, stainless, white, and rose gold as well.
Looks like a wholesome.
Which
is nice. I mean, black, white, rose gold, and obviously the actual silver as well. I mean, depending who you are, depending what style of person you are, there's all them types of colours there to match you out. I mean, if you're going to a wedding, it'd be nice to have that nice discreet black one so it can be hidden well. You know, if you're in an office and you've got a nice smart silver, you know, and then same with the rose gold. It's nice for being that little bit more showy offy. It's just some nice options there. And then you've got the standard whites and stuff, but the white and the rose gold again is appealing to the ladies as well. I mean, there's some real nice colours there. But let's go back to the mouth to lunging on this. So I'm going to do another couple and show you what we get on the production.
Also, just to let you all know, it's a 2mm tank, so it's TPD compliant as well. It is leak proof.
Leak proof, full TPD compliant.
There's no problems with it there.
When I was filling it up, there's no leaking, no running, I didn't get juice.
The mouth to lung seems to work very well on them. As you know, it does on the Nautilus X anyway. Are you direct to lung in there?
Yeah.
Are you cheater?
Yeah,
we're meant to be direct. We're meant to be mouth to lung.
I wonder how that'd be like. I wonder if anyone else feels like that.
Take it into your mouth.
Once you've been,
you slip.
I wonder if anyone else feels like that. Like once you've been sub-bombing for a little while, or like we have, whether you do find it hard to go back to mouth to lung.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find it hard to actually do that.
I do.
I want to just.
Well, I'll find the best way to start yourself doing it is do this. Look, first, do a couple of the actual. You know, as if you're trying to start and prime it, so do that. But as you do it, don't let go of it. Watch.
Yeah.
You see, and that's it. But you do it longer. Watch.
I think I find it's just where I'll get more. I want that.
Of course, we're sub-bombers, but
that's it.
It's nice to go back and remember what we started on. And you get that nice flow, like as if you would when you used to be on the cigarettes. You know, you've got that same type of restriction from the coil.
Yeah, and you
get that nice bite like you meant to.
If you're just starting out with vaping, to get off the fags.
That's the best way to start.
This is the best one I've had so far for a mouth to lung lug.
It's a nice
really
taste.
It hits your throat. You get a satisfying lug out.
And these coils give you a lovely flavour. I mean, his partner uses the Nautilus X quite a lot, and she absolutely idolises it. It's a beautiful design, and the same. You get one straight on the top of there. But I love the new UTEC coils that sit into the top of the roof, because I think that's a nice aspect, because then you're not going to have that bottom airflow so that the actual juice can release itself or leak out. Completely sealed, and obviously, like for changing coil out whilst you've got juice in there, you're not stricken to saying, "Oh, I've got to waste that juice now and pour that all away."
That's 10 lugs we're on there. Any heat?
No, not at all.
Slightly warm.
Yeah, but that's how 10 lugs you should get. It's nothing major at all.
We're sitting here doing this. If you're going to have 10 lugs in a row while you're at, then
let's do some direct lunging on it as well, just to show that you can do that. Cheater's already been doing that.
Being 0.6.
He is big. I mean, it's hard. If you're a big person, it is hard to go back to that mouth to lunging style of vaping. I mean, you'd have to be a starter vapor, and this kit is perfect. £22. I mean, come on, for that perfect all-in-one kit.
And you're
even if you're
starting to get a little warm, nothing to write home about. And that was 5 big lugs, one after the other.
I mean, I can literally hold on to that and know that's fine. That's like, I mean, if it was warm, you wouldn't be able to. You'd be like, whoa, you know, not at all. That's really
big lungs.
You know, like I said, Joe, he's a big guy, and at the end of the day, it just shows that you can still get them nice big lungs. You got that flexibility because of the 0.6 ohm coil being in the sub-ohm range. You've got that beautiful flavour as well as a nice bit of cloud production, but you can still treat it like a mouth to lung.
Them UTEC coils.
Yeah, and if you look at it like and
was good on the Nautilus.
Tanks like the Crown. The normal coils, like the standard coils for them, are 0.5, so it's only like one above that, like 0.6. So
lovely big clouds when you do your actual straight direct to lung. Obviously the restrictions are a lot harder, so you're going to have to take longer drag. But you've got the option of both there. Then I think it's a good thing. It is good for the, obviously, flavour because of the U-coil technology. The airflow is really restricted in a good way, not overly restricted. It's done in a really nice way where you can mouth to lung and get a great vape, as well as a direct to lung. Maybe you have to drag on a little bit longer, but everybody knows that anyway. For mouth to lung, you've got to drag on a little bit longer to get a direct to lung sort of vape out of it. But before we go into any more information, I'm just going to get this guy here to just read you a few little specs about the actual the protections and stuff like that on this. So yeah, if you want to
just going to go in with a warning quickly, which is when using any new atomizer, let the tank stand for 2 minutes so the cotton can be saturated with juice before firing, or obviously prime your coils, but you don't have to prime your coils with these. You just got to let it stand once you've filled it up. The protective features on this, it's got an automatic cut off after 10 seconds of use. It will just cease firing. The LED light will flash pink 10 times according to the charge level. It's got short circuit protection. If the PockeX detects a short circuit, the device will immediately cease firing.
Which is good.
The light will flash both blue and pink 2 or 3 times. Then you've got low voltage protection. When the PockeX charge drops to 3.2 volts, the LED will flash pink 15 times and the device will stop functioning. And then it's got overcharge protection. When the battery is fully charged to 4.2 volts, the PockeX will automatically stop charging.
Lovely. So there you go. There's your actual protections and stuff like that. But make sure you do read through the manual and stuff like that when you first get these, and just go back over the specs. It's a nice little, well laid out booklet, to be fair. It's a lovely kit. I think for the money, you ain't going, you can't go wrong for the money. I mean, what you get for the money, I can't see how they can keep it that low priced and still get all that quality in that box. I think that is a great give back to the customer. I mean, because when you think about it, there's a Nautilus X in there. You've got 2 coils in the box. You've got your USB lead. You've got your battery, which is a 1500 mile, which is it's going to last you quite a long while for that type of coil.
My wife uses a Nautilus X, as we've said.
Very tasty.
Them coils are lasting her 2 weeks.
I love them.
And she vapes day, night. She uses the same thing.
Yep. And the flavours are amazing.
The flavours are great. The coils last a couple of weeks. So, you go and buy yourself a pack of 5 coils. It's going to be at least 10 weeks worth of vaping,
Exactly.
If not longer.
We would like to big up Darren for sending this over to us from Aspire. And again, obviously, bigging up the Aspire HQ. We love this stuff, and obviously we love doing the Aspire bits and pieces. We can't wait to meet back up with them at Expo as well, and get talking about some other bits and pieces.
They're trying to push for new things.
They are doing really well.
They are doing well.
And I love this, being that it's 2 mil TPD compliant, anti-leak. It's got lovely airflow, comes with its own battery built in, USB charge. I mean, on the go, this is an amazing kit. Literally, that is all you would need, is that and a bottle of juice and your USB lead.
And if you do charge it and forget that it's charging, you ain't got to worry, because once it's fully charged, it shuts itself off.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's a good see. It's got some really amazing features. And like I said to you, don't forget to subscribe to us. Don't forget to tell all your friends about us and stuff like that, and add us up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, as well as YouTube. This has been the PockeX by Aspire. Don't forget, we give all the information, all the links to this, as well as all the specs and stuff like that, and sizes will all be in the show more section, like we always do. But yeah, really enjoyed this. Is there anything you want to wrap up and say about it just before we go?
Keep up the good work, Aspire.
Yes,
I mean, you're sending us some really nice bits that we're impressed with. I know we have a lot of viewers that are mouth to lungers, and
they're really going to love this.
You're going to love this. If you like the Nautilus X,
you're
going to love this little bit.
I mean, for 20, what is it?
22.99.
Is it 99?
Yeah,
22.99. Coming in black, silver, like stainless steel, white, and rose gold. So there's 4 options of colour. Some amazing flavour and a good bit of clad, and you get the option of mouth to lung and direct to lung. It's a great little. I think it's great.
Yeah,
I love it.
Definitely.
So yeah, catch us back next time on Spitting Your Dripper Reviews.